I'm good at candy. My general golden rule is however many hours of footage I have will take double that to edit. So
how many hours of footage do we have of our Left 4 Dead?
Our Left 4 Dead video took 7 hours, so it's probably going to take about 14 hours to edit properly. If I sit there, and Kelly will tell you I don't sleep when I edit, I sit there like this, and you have to watch the same clip over and over and over and over on repeat.
Even editing the raw and local all day, didn't it?
Yeah,
and that was using existing footage. We didn't even go out and take any footage.
No.
But she was making it and I was helping, and she was getting annoyed because I was trying to help, so I was like, okay, I'm going to help you. I'm just going to put it on the bed and play my game 2 minutes later asleep.
5 hours later.
5 hours later I wake up and you're still...
Yeah, I was like, I'm almost done. And that was it. It was 5 hours for a 2-minute video I put out there.
Well, we're not even technically professional in it, you know, we see so much better stuff out there. I hate to think how long really talented people take to do it.
Yeah, I'm just a perfectionist. But yeah, editing is the worst. That's why every time it takes me so long.
It's good fun.
Yeah, good fun. Yeah, exactly. You do learn a lot, but it's also the fact of you just get lost sometimes. It's like, what have I edited? What haven't I? And like I get about each video, each time we film, I get about 20 gigabytes of footage because I do it in HD. So I've got 20 gigabytes of footage, and I've got to remember where each clip is in each shot, and it's just
more of that.
I've got about 30 gigabytes of that a day.
And most of it you'll never even see.
Yeah, mostly.
Apart from the bloopers.
And when I freaked out online, because I was editing Left 4 Dead, and I started just out of nowhere on Twitter going, I don't have one shot! It's not there! I wasn't recording! I went a bit mental, and then like 5 minutes later I was like, oh, it's fine, I have it now.
I can't.
Panic over.
Don't run into message. Any other questions?
Of the costumes that you made, what was the most fun to make?
Wait, fun?
Yeah, most fun.
This one. Mainly because my friend drew the shirt for me. I can't sort of say my life. So she did all the design on the shirt, and it was just a plain yellow shirt. And then it was out in my garden with her, stood there with loads of paint and paintbrushes with paint over her hand going, right. And I just had to stand there.
So it was you, Laura, and Becky, and I literally just had a whole palette, and you guys were and Laura was just going, I can see this getting really silly.
And the thing is, the shirt was so thin, and all our shirts quite thin, they just went straight through onto our skin. So when we took it off, it was like, oh no.
I wasn't even wearing cosplay and I was covered. I wasn't even meant to be getting it on me.
And it was very much my mum going, Mum, we all need to use bathrooms instead of business. Sorry. But no, this was hell of fun to do because there wasn't any massive skill involved, it was just us being trapped and attacking each other with paint, which did end up being a bit of a paint wall, and we did record it.
Oh yeah. I felt that really good.
Apart from that, from a creative point of view, from a not rolling around in paint point of view, believing us.
Don't leave us, we need you!
Oh, okay. Creative point of view.
I think one of my most fun ones just to wear is Rinse Wings, Terry Pratchett's Discord series. I had a lot of fun running around with Rinse Wings. That was too much fun. Because people would like, I just want you along like this. And people go, Rinse Wings, I was going, ah! Running away from them all day. It was brilliant.
Really not sure. Trying to think. Because most of my favourite costumes are the ones that cause me the most stress and happiness. So it's a bit difficult to think. I quite enjoyed doing Midna, that was good fun to make. Because I've never done a big headpiece like I did for her before, so that was a fun challenge to do. And it didn't drive me mental, it was always good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably been my favourite one for making wine.
What about wearing? What about just running around in? Apart from food.
Apart from noodles. Most fun to run around in? I don't know, it depends what convention you're at, because doing Scarlet Witch yesterday was fun, mainly because of all the guys like, go with her boots out, let's get a photo. Which is always good when you're a cosplayer, because the one thing you want is millions of photos. That was good fun. It's not my favourite because there's high shoes and my feet hurt, and corsets and my chest hurt. Oh no, I was dying yesterday. I don't really know. Being actual and metrical is always fun.
Yeah.
That's probably the most fun I have with costumes.
It's good.
All the fun we have with other people and
Yeah, I think that's...
other people make fun of
I think that's the thing of, like, because when we put videos, like, when I'm... Well, like, pandemic is good fun, because, like, when we're at MetroCon especially, and we have, like, you know, 100 people over, and it's like this big inside joke we all share, and it's really kind of just joke with people, and we all know it. Except when we're doing panels, and people go, now in episode 4, and we're like, yeah, it's not you don't know our episodes.
People seem to assume we know all our episodes inside out, but they don't seem to get that because we're in them, we don't really watch them that much. We don't want to watch ourselves over and over again, so we don't actually know.
I edit them so much the moment they're up, like, I'm never watching them ever again, I'm sick of this footage.
Whereas I just get embarrassed by myself. It's probably a good sign.
Sorry.
No, by all means.
Sorry. I did a panel at LAC, a London convention, and I didn't know what to say, so I just filmed most of my panel with just me dancing the whole time. I was just Daniel from Amnesia, so it was just the whole thing the whole day.
It was strange. Any other questions?
What is your biggest fan? So you can get autographs and pictures and hugs and...
Yeah, you can. We have a table you can come get autographs from. For free.
The right to Europe thing. About the danger. I mean, just water bottles at conventions.
Anyone got a real question? Not this person. That person, for that matter. Anyone?
That person.
We have 15 minutes left.
Oh, really? We've only got 15 minutes to film, so come on, guys.
And Joanna is not going to show up.
She's not showing up.
Oh, well, no. She forgot pieces of our costume. So it took her a long time to actually get dressed. So she's on her way. So she's not going to be there. We're really sorry. Billy Sandra? Billy Sandra's not going to be here.
She's not going to be here. Feel free to leave. We won't feel bad.
Yeah, we won't feel bad. That's good, you guys.
But she will be at her table later today, and she will answer questions. We're very sorry about that.
Yes, if anyone has any genuine cosplay related questions of how to make things or what's best to direct themselves, she'll probably have a better answer. Whereas our German answers.
I'm actually making hexadecimal. I was wondering how you how you sewed on your details yesterday for Scarlet Witch. Did you sew them on or did you glue them on?
That was piping, that was all under the spandex. So I basically, off eBay, I got elasticated, it's called bungee cord, it's not really, it was about 3-4 millimeter thick elastic cord wrapped in cotton. Put that underneath, held it in place with pins, and then literally hand sewed the entire thing on. If you're planning to do it, it takes a while. Is this for the corset you wanted it on then? The way I did my corset when I did Hex was I got an existing one, because back then I didn't know how to make corsets from scratch. Got an existing fabric one with Get Metal Bones, it's so worth it. There's a website online called Corsets UK, if you search them, really cheap, good corsets, and they ship in the States, and I guess they ship to Canada as well. You're a corset wearer, you must know.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So got a cheap fabric corset, and basically got some stretchy fake PVC stuff, cut it in panels and sewed it onto that, and it looked perfect. You wouldn't have guessed it wasn't a sort of unique corset. So I personally do that because typing, it's not fun. And plus with a metal corset underneath, you can really suck yourself in and get a tiny waist.
And she was literally crying when you're doing Scarlet Witch, you're like, I
don't want to do it anymore.
That's still not what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, by all means, give it a go, you know, then you might find it easier than I did, or you might decide to use it for another costume in the future, but the Hex, having done her and knowing how much bitch she is to do, I would personally recommend it. Not the easiest person to do. I had fun because she's so much fun, people get so freaked out by her. You'll probably have more fun doing it over here as well, because back home, only about 5 people had a clue who we were. So very
I couldn't walk through doorways.
She did Damon from the very last series, so huge pink suit with a big headpiece on.
And I was sewn in up to here, and I had pink face paint on, and the content wasn't there.
First and last female costume.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Now I see her doing Andrea.
No, that was the easiest costume, because I made that.
Yeah,
I made Laura's Andrea costume, that was quite easy.
And she could just walk around, the two of us, just like standing there, like, and she was just like lounging.
Yeah, that was quite fun. They're planning to do scales for her, by the way, because I think, get fishnet tights, put them onto your arms or cut them up so it's a single sheet, put it on, get whatever body paint you want your scales to be, pass it on over the fishnet, put it away, instant scales.
Oh, I like that.
Really cool.
Yeah,
really
that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Do you have your phone?
Yeah, I do. You
It's
carry on.
actually the way that the professional makeup artists do it also.
Yeah.
Lily does that all the time. Lily Alexandra, that's what she does. Fishnet and pink.
Makes life easier.
Yes.
By all means, carry on.
Any other questions? An hour.
An hour at most? Okay, so Lily Alexandra will be at her table in an hour at most.
Good morning.
What are the Canadian conventions you plan to go to?
We don't really, it depends if we get invited to any of them.
Yeah.
Because we can't afford to come over here purely off our own backs, so we have to basically rely on conventions wanting us here and helping us with the cost of getting over here.
Yeah, but
I
now that
did
you
that
got
on
here
my
once,
head.
and that you know everybody, you'll
okay.
be invited
So, yeah.
again.
Okay.
I'll
have to try that.
Or Taquatron.
Yeah, we really want to go to
We wanna go
that.
to that.
Really want to go to that. Sounds awesome.
That's
amazing.
That can be arranged very easily. You're talking to one of the staff and...
So everyone here, make sure you put a hug.
Tell you what does that.
Yeah.
It will be fun.
It's been good fun.
We actually wanted them to be here this year,
No.
but Yaya Han actually said no for the year before because of Celebration 5, so we had to invite her this year. So because if not, it was Yuga.
I mean, it was like Canadian hospitality is the best in the world so far that we've experienced. Honestly, we were talking last night about how welcome we felt from everyone. It was brilliant.
What is the better one? What's the better one? Sorry, I knew I had it on there somewhere. That's the better one.
Oh, okay.
And that's just from layering paint, just getting one paint putting it on, then another one putting it on. So,
I'll
yeah.
have to try that.
And that was with a weird fishnet as well.
Sorry, one sec.
Karen.
Your OC character that you're finding out, I can't remember his name.
Secret?
Yes. What's his general backstory?
I only did him like, he's not one of those my novel, unfortunately. It was a steampunk story. He was just a bit nutty. The whole story was a mixture of, I was taking all their first names were Greek mythology, so their names relate to Greek mythology in some way. So he was kind of diagnosed, he was an adventurer. And then all the surnames were great British literature. So his name was Fogg, because Fogg around the world, they did, so it was a really silly story, and it was about the Titans actually being robots and stuff like that.
They're saying that if any of you here are budding authors, apparently steampunk is the next upcoming genre to be writing for. They reckon that's going to be the next literature big thing. So if any of you are writing a steampunk novel, get it done and get it sent to a publisher, because now's the time to try and push it.
That's what my course leader said, because I do a master's degree in novel writing, and she was really keen on it. She said, you want to get in the market, get it
Now's the time to do it.
Steampunk's what they're looking for.
They're insider knowledge, right?
Pay £3,000 for that knowledge,
Just give it away for free.
And it's because it didn't go to any cons, because steampunk has been the big thing in literature at costume community for the last 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
you
people actually asking for it.
Yeah, exactly. Because they said the vampire phase is over now. They said that all the publishing industry...
Oversaturated.
Yeah, all the publishing industry wants to see...
But giant sparkle killed it.
I always say, I really love Stephanie May, because if she can get published,
Anyone. That because it's true. Any other questions?
Do you have any other, you're talking about the fish like that, do you have any other things that could make doing costumes easier for someone who's just getting into it?
Oh gosh, buy your sewing machine for one, because hand sewing's horrible. Even if you can get, I mean, I don't know how much they cost over here, but back home you can get a sewing machine for like £20. So they're always good.
Never be afraid to go ghetto.